Hi, it's me, Rashid, coach, speaker, and author of Soul Trader, Putting Heart Back into Your Business. And I'm just here today just to do a really quick 5-minute business review with you of your business, of your small soul trader, self-employed business. And I say this is an annual review. You might want to do this at the end of every year. You might want to do this at the end of a financial year for you, or your year might run another way. Or this is something you could do at the end of certain projects, a certain month, at certain times, or you might have had a busy program or whatever it is that works for you. But I'm particularly a fan of doing this at the end of every year, because what can happen is at the end of the year, every year, when we're rushing to kind of wrap everything up, and then what happens is that we might then charge into the new year without taking all of the learning and the lessons from the year. So it means that you're wanting to move forward, but yet how are you going to progress without knowing the realities of how your business is actually doing? And actually this can feel really good also. It can just feel good for the heart for taking that time and to give ourselves credit for all the things that we've done. So I'm just going to just take you for a few questions. For this, why not grab yourself a cuppa so you can just enjoy it. Grab yourself pen, paper, or you might want to type this straight into your computer, and you're going to just need any key things, any key documentations, wherever you keep your information. You might have diaries where you keep information, or journals or whatever, and you might have financial files or online files, wherever you keep your files, but you're going to need those things. And I'm going to just go through this in 5 minutes, but of course you may well want to, and I highly recommend that you pause at any particular point, as I'm going to be asking you particular questions, so you can write those things down. Depending on the nature of your business and how familiar you are with what you're going on with, what you're doing with your business, it might well be something you might be able to actually do in full in as little as 10 minutes. Or it might be something you want to sit with for much longer, because you might be wanting to do a deeper dive, because there might be all sorts of things going on in your business. So I'm just going to ask you a handful of questions. First of all, what have been the real highlights of your year? There have been the highlights of your year in business and personally, but what have been the highlights in your business? Any key achievements? Might have been accolades, you might have got new clients on, you might have won this piece of business, you might have teamed up with somebody. What have been the highlights, the achievements this year? So important, because we often don't give ourselves credit. What have been some of the key challenges? There might have been challenges in the marketplace. When we're recording this, the last couple of years have been incredibly challenging globally in finance, in business, in economics, due to a global pandemic. But you might have had particular challenges. It might have been a key client that left. This may have happened, that may have happened, things in your industry or in your business. So key challenges. And then what have been the key learnings for you this year as you reflect on that? So may be other key occurrences and key learnings. What have they been? And to zoom into that in more detail, one of the things you might need to do is just go look at the main 3 pillars of your business: the finance, the marketing, and the operations. So looking at the finance, take a look at the numbers. How have you done month by month? And if you have done this before, then the great thing about this is that you can compare this year to last year. So how have you done financially? And how have you done in terms of the marketing? So that's everything from you, your brand. There may be new services, there may have been this, you might have been made changes to your website, all sorts of other things. So how are you doing in terms of marketing and promotion and clients? Maybe, again, that you've won new clients, new things have happened, new things have developed. But also any other key factors, any key things that have gone on, or learnings in terms of your operations. That's everything, your admin, your systems, how your service or your product is created. Any key things to note. And again, what the overall, as you reflect on all of these things, what have been the key learning, what have been the key priorities? So the key learning, what need to be the key priorities? Because from that, you're going to have all sorts of insight, knowledge. So you might just want a priority or a couple of priorities for the finance, marketing, and for operations moving ahead in the new year. And that's it. The last thing to say is really just rest, relax, recharge. It's really important that you regather and rejuvenate yourself for the year ahead. That's so important, to take that time out and to give yourself credit.